What's up, loves? Hi, how are ya? So we're going to talk about the Merrifields, some seeking sister wife, which consists of Danielle on the far left, Garrick, and their potential sister wife, Roberta from Brazil. So, Danielle and Garrick, they got the divorce so Garrick can marry Roberta from Brazil. So they went to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and they're spending a little over a week together so Garrick and Roberta can look at wedding venues. But the crazy part is Garrick and Roberta are sharing a room, and most of the time it's supposed to just be the two of them spending time together and growing their relationship with Danielle, the ex-wife, literally right next door in a hotel room posted up all alone. I feel bad for Danielle because Garrick said he felt like growing his family with another sister wife. He feels like it's something God called him to do. And I just feel like Danielle is so in love with Garrick. She's willing to do anything to make him happy, even at her own expense. We have seen Garrick kind of hurt, like when they got divorced, but we haven't seen him cry. And I just feel like I'm seeing Danielle cry left and right over this whole situation. And I honestly don't think she's 100% down with all this and that she's not built for something like this. She's just trying to make Garrick happy in the long run. And not only that, but she has a lot on the line because she's no longer Garrick's legal wife, but Roberta is about to be. That's just crazy and like playing with fire to me, in my opinion. But anyways, Roberta and Garrick were supposed to spend the first night alone. But Roberta felt bad for Danielle and wanted to make sure she was okay. So she went and got Danielle and brought her to her and Garrick's room to make sure Danielle was all right. And Danielle ended up spending the night with them in the same bed. And honestly, Garrick didn't seem too happy about all that, but he said it was sweet that Roberta was being so sensitive to Danielle's feelings, and he said Danielle even fought with Roberta at first, like, no, I'm okay, you guys just spend time together, you guys have fun, but Roberta kept pushing and eventually talked Danielle into coming over to their hotel room, where they spent the night talking and hanging out until 2 in the morning. Danielle was happy that they set their intimacy aside. Roberta and Garrick set their intimacy aside so they could have Danielle over. And Danielle felt secure that Roberta was in it for her too, not just for Garrick. So when Danielle went and got her stuff, Garrick and Roberta squeezed a quickie in real quick, and Danielle had no idea that went down. I just think it's weird they call Roberta Bert. That just sounds so weird to me, like, hey, Bert, come here, Bert, I love you, Bert. That's just like, I don't know. That just sounds like a man's name for me, but I mean, to each their own. So next, and then also, Garrick said that Roberta kept saying, no, sister, be back, the whole time when Garrick was squeezing in his little quickie with Roberta. But anyways, next, Garrick, Roberta, and Danielle go to scout out some wedding venues for Garrick and Roberta's ceremony. Danielle said they want to do the ceremony in Mexico because Roberta is from Brazil and Roberta's family can come to the wedding that way. It was kind of messed up though because Danielle was trying to put her input about the wedding and Garrick just cut her off and didn't seem to care about anything anything that Danielle had to say. And Danielle was hurt because her and Garrick's wedding didn't have all the views, like the venues they're looking at in Mexico for Roberta and Garrick's wedding. Danielle said she would have never imagined she would be divorced and planning Garrick's ceremony to another woman. And it just makes her jealous, and she feels like her wedding may have not been as important because they just had a plain Jane reception in the trees in a grass area, and he's going over the top with Roberta and planning her a beautiful wedding. And so Garrick is just concentrated on Roberta and what makes her happy, and Danielle is feeling left out. And Danielle started crying, saying she's scared that Roberta and Garrick's feelings can change towards her at any minute. And then, Danielle's going to be left all alone. And she's going to be the one that gets screwed out of this whole situation. But of course, you guys know I always give my final thoughts and my personal opinion at the end of every video I make, my personal thoughts is I think Danielle should never divorce Garrick. They should have just stayed together. I think this is too much for Danielle to handle, and honestly I feel like Danielle's right and things are going to change over time. But that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.